Hello, my name is Sean from the Global Life Settlement Exchange. We are the world's first free life settlement auction marketplace. Today I'm going to talk about the risks of holding onto your insurance policies instead of selling to life settlement providers. Holding onto your life insurance policy can provide financial security for your beneficiaries in the event of your death. However, there are several risks associated with holding onto your policy that should be considered. Here are a few risks of holding onto your insurance policies instead of selling to life settlement providers. As a policyholder, you're responsible for making premium payments to keep your policy in force. If you fail to make these payments, your policy may lapse, which means you will lose the coverage and any value built up in the policy. Lapsed policies can result in a significant financial loss for policyholders, especially if they have been paying premiums for many years. Selling your policy to a life settlement provider can be a way to avoid this risk and receive value for your policy. Life can be unpredictable, and your financial circumstances may change unexpectedly. For example, you may experience a medical emergency that requires significant funds or an unexpected financial burden such as a job loss or family emergency. In these situations, you may need access to the cash value of your policy. Holding onto your policy may not provide the necessary funds, and selling it to a life settlement provider can be a way to access the cash value of the policy and address your financial needs. If your health changes, your life insurance policy may no longer meet your needs. For example, you may no longer need the policy if you no longer have dependents or have sufficient assets to provide for them after your death. Alternatively, if your health deteriorates, you may need to sell your policy to cover medical expenses or other costs associated with your health condition. Selling your policy to a life settlement provider can be a way to get the cash value of your policy and address your changing needs. Your insurance needs may change over time. For example, you may have purchased a policy to provide for your children, but now they are grown and no longer need the same level of financial support. Alternatively, you may have purchased a policy to provide for a spouse who has since passed away. In these situations, you may not need the policy anymore, and holding on to it may not make financial sense. Selling your policy to a life settlement provider can be a way to receive value for your policy and free up funds for other purposes. Inflation can erode the value of your life insurance policy over time. The death benefit of your policy may not be enough to cover your beneficiaries' financial needs in the future due to the effects of inflation. Selling your policy to a life settlement provider can be a way to receive value for your policy now, while the death benefit is still worth more in today's dollars. Global Life Settlement Exchange, your trusted partner. Consider listing your policy on our free, no-obligation auction marketplace so that buyers can compete for the best deal available depending on your particular circumstances. Global Life Settlement Exchange, GLSE, is a marketplace that specializes in life settlements. We have a thorough awareness of the market and assist policyholders in selling their insurance policies for the highest price possible through a transparent auction. The first free life settlement auction marketplace in the world, Global Life Settlement Exchange charges no fees to sellers. The process is simple, and there is zero fee and obligation to the seller. You just need to provide your policy details to us, and that's all you need to do. You will receive the highest offer from the market in a few weeks or so. Unlike traditional brokers, GLSE does not charge a fee for its services. This means sellers keep more of the money from the sale of their policy, which can be a significant sum. Even if you have already hired a broker, a seller like you can still acquire a second opinion. GLSE gives the seller complete control, allowing them to select the best offer without being constrained by middlemen, brokers, obligations, or fees. The traditional process of selling a life insurance policy involves working with brokers who have access to buyers. These buyers determine the value of the policy, leaving sellers with little control. However, with GLSEs, sellers have complete control over the process. They can choose to accept or reject offers as they see fit, without any obligation or fee. This puts the power in the hands of the seller. Life settlement was predominantly a buyer market, where buyers determine the value of the policy. However, GLSE is shifting the balance of power to the seller. By providing an open and competitive marketplace, GLSE puts the seller in control of the process. The seller can choose to accept or reject offers as they see fit, ensuring that they receive the best possible value for their policy. In conclusion, Global Life Settlement Exchange is revolutionizing the life settlement market by increasing transparency and putting the power in the hands of the seller. With GLSE, sellers can receive the highest possible offer for their policy, keep more of their money, and make an informed decision about whether to sell. Our zero-fee platform provides a no-obligation opportunity for sellers to explore their options, and the elimination of middlemen ensures that sellers receive the full value of their policy. GLSE is transforming the life settlement market, providing a fair and competitive platform for sellers to receive the value they deserve.
Thanks for watching. If you like our video, please hit the like and subscribe button to support us.